Uh, Today we'll start with a new topic in mathematics, that's trigonometry, on the series of topics that we have picked up for mathematics, like the probability and quadratic equation earlier that we have given our sessions. This will be the first session for trigonometry. We'll just go over the basics of it, and then we'll have few more sequence of sessions for this trigonometry. Okay, let's get into the topics that we'll cover as part of this session is what is trigonometry, sides of a right angle triangle, trigonometric ratios, trigonometric identity. So these are the four topics that we'll cover as part of this session. So let's get started. Uh, what is trigonometry? So trigonometry is a branch of mathematics that concerns with relationship between angles and sides of a given right angle triangle. So when I say right angle triangle, these are the sides of right angle triangle. So we have hypotenuse, opposites, and then adjacent. So these are the three sides of it, and you can see theta in red. That is what we are referring to, and we are assuming like this is a we are considering this as a right angle triangle. So now when we get into identifying the angle, say for example you have sine theta, that will be equal to opposite side by the hypotenuse. Then cos theta is equal to adjacent hypotenuse, adjacent side by the hypotenuse. Then for tan we will have opposite side by the adjacent. So you have to remember these terms because as we proceed with some of the next sessions where we'll pick up the examples, we have to remember this, and then based on that we will be calculating few things. So cosec theta is hypotenuse by the opposite side. Then we have sec theta, which is hypotenuse by adjacent, and then we have cot theta, which is adjacent by the opposite side. So you can refer that diagram of a right angle triangle, and then with reference to that we can see like what each of these sine, cos, tan, cosec, sec, and cot theta represents. So we also have come up with this ratio in a tabular form. So like if you have sine theta that is 30 degrees, then it will be like 1 by 2. If sine theta is 0 degrees as theta, then the value you will get its value as 0. So similarly this table we have come up with where you can note this down and try to remember this when we are doing some of the problems in later sessions. So you can see the relationship between the value that theta will get. So for example, if cos theta is 30 degrees, then you will be having a value of cos 30 degrees as root 3 by root 2. Similarly, if you have cos as 90 degrees, theta is 90 degrees, then your cos 90 is equal to 0. So it means like if you go back to the previous slide, uh, it will be like you have both the sides, one on the side of the right angle triangle having a value 0. So now we will also look into this trigonometric identities. where we have five categories of it: reciprocal identity, uh, Pythagorean identity. Then we have coefficient identity, and then even odd identity and quotient identity. So these are the also some of the values you have to remember it, because moving forward when we will doing the problems, it will be handy to remember this. So yeah, please remember these formulas and those references for our next session. We'll come up with our next session. Please do get tuned with us. Thanks for watching this video, and subscribe it so that you will have continuous next sessions where you can see some of the examples and how we are solving those problems in our next session. Thank you. Stay tuned.